I love stuffed animals that are like super soft and squishy. It was time to branch out and buy some yarn. This tutorial wasn't the best. So happy, so content. Hey guys, what's up? It's Kareena and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you 10 things that I crocheted as a beginner. So let's just get right into it. So the first thing that I crocheted as a beginner was a crop top, and it looks like this. I'm very proud of it because it was my very first project. The yarn is super cool, all these fun colors. It was one yarn that was like ombre with this purple, blue, greenish tones in it, and I love it. And after I finished this one, I made another one in a light blue yarn. At this point, I had a light blue and a darker blue yarn at home from when I was a kid from just crafting. And so I started the same top with a different colored yarn, and I didn't even weave in the ends on this one yet, mostly because it doesn't fit me. When you wear it, the bra part, they're made of, I think, half double crochets or double crochets, so it gets really stretched out and there's a lot of holes in it, and I didn't really want that because I wanted to wear it, you know, more of as like a bralette and not as a crop top where I had to wear something under. So then I thought that maybe making it bigger would solve that problem so that I didn't have to stretch it as much to fit on me. But that didn't really solve a problem because the band on the bottom is too big for me and it just doesn't fit well. As a beginner, you'll definitely have projects where it doesn't turn out the best. Luckily, my first one came out good, but the second one didn't, so it is what it is. It happens. So yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually finish this one. It might be in my work in progress pile forever. Okay. So after I made these two tops, again, like I said, I had some yarn in some blue tones. So then I tried to make another top with the yarn I already had. And this is how it turned out. I mean, the front of it doesn't look too bad. The back of it, it's like not even straight. Like if you look at this, like it's it's not even a straight line. I definitely wasn't counting my stitches, and I was, yeah, too lazy to. And at the time I couldn't tell like where the end of a row was without counting. So yeah, it turned out like that. Totally uneven. This one I haven't even worn or taken pictures in because it's just not really wearable. So yeah, this one was a total fail, but I am thinking about recreating it pretty soon, so I might do that. Okay, after I made those tops, I still had a little bit of this colored yarn left, so then I tried to make some coasters. This was the first one. Again, it's not the most pretty thing. I tried to do, you know, like a boho mug rug, where you can put your little coffee mug on top. But the fringe part didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. It's really curly still, and just kind of looks like frizzy hair. So yeah, I don't really use this, but I keep it for the memories. The next one is also pretty funny. This was my first time doing or crocheting in the round, so I wasn't just doing like a straight line. I was trying to make it like, you know, a circle, and this is what it turned out to look like. Obviously there's a giant hole in the middle, and stitches look super off. I also feel like this tutorial wasn't the best. I feel like it started as a chain, and then you slip stitch it together and crocheted into that chain, and so that created a giant hole in the middle, and that was not ideal. But in the same day I followed another tutorial to do another circle or crocheting in the round, and it turned out a lot better. You can see this one, there is like no hole in the middle, and my stitches look a lot more even, just a lot better. So this one I feel like is passable and I would actually use for a coaster. I used the last of my yarn that I had at home to make this scrunchie. I didn't have enough of either color to make a whole scrunchie, so I combined the two, and I feel like the two colors work well together, but seeing all the stitches is not very pretty. This was my first scrunchie, I think, and it's not bad. It looks okay. It's like a giant scrunchie. So after I made the scrunchie, that was the last of the yarn I had at home, and it was time to branch out and buy some yarn. So I went a little crazy, going to Michael's, Joann's, and ordering online, and I came up with kind of like this stockpile behind me. One day I'll do a yarn collection video. For now I'm showing you the things that I made with them. So I got some velvet yarn, I got some cotton yarn, and then also some more acrylic yarn in different colors. Once I got the other kinds of yarns, I made these scrunchies in velvet. This one took like maybe 30 minutes. Really easy to make. And there are a lot of tutorials for this. And I also made these other scrunchies. They're a little bit bigger, and these are more like the fabric ones that you would get. So yeah, really like these. Really proud of them, except I don't wear them that often, so I should probably do that. So yeah, and then after I made the scrunchies, the next thing I did was a head bandana, and it's just like a triangle with straps on it, and you'll tie it on your head like this. And this one, I remember the tutorial that I watched for it. It's from It's Erin B. I watch a good amount of her videos, and I like the tutorials that she has, and also her vlogs. So yeah, definitely really like this pattern, and I liked it so much that I did it in 3 different colors. After the bandanas, I think the next thing I crocheted was this little bow. It's so cute, isn't it? This was my very first amigurumi, or stuffed animal, that I crocheted, and it's so cute. It comes in this little leaf bed, and then there's the bow. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the Disney short, but it's a Disney short, and it's so cute, and I just love it. So cute, so cute, so cute. Yeah, I just want to stare at it some days, because it's so happy, so content. So yeah, then my first amigurumi. Okay, so then after the amigurumi, I attempted to make a granny square, my very first granny square, and this is how it turned out. I don't know if you've seen those sunflower granny squares. I was attempting to do that, and I did it in the Lion brand 24/7 cotton yarn, which is a little bit smaller than the Red Heart Super Saver, and it's a lot less fluffy, so there's a lot of holes in it. So yeah, I made one of these, and I decided I didn't like this yarn for this pattern, so I made just one, and that's it. Later on, I made another one with the Red Heart Super Saver, and I feel like it just looks a lot better with it being more fluffy and filled out with less holes. So eventually I'm gonna make enough of these to connect together and make something else, like a bag or something. But for now, I just have a couple of these lying around. Okay, the next thing I made was a scarf. It's a chunky scarf that I made for my boyfriend, but I don't have it with me because I gave it to my boyfriend. I do have a picture though. It's a chunky scarf, And oops, I use Woolies Thick and Quick for this. It's a navy scarf that I made with a really beginner-friendly tutorial. I highly recommend it if you are a beginner. It was really easy to follow, and since the yarn is bigger and the hook is bigger, it's a lot easier to learn the stitches, I feel like. So if you're a beginner, I would definitely recommend that. I'll link the tutorials in the description if I can. The last thing I made as a beginner, I feel like this was a turning point in my crocheting career. I finally felt like I knew how to do stitches. I actually felt like I kind of knew what I was doing and not just like following the video step by step. And the thing I made was this bee. It's so cute. It has no face because I didn't have the safety eyes for it yet, and also I didn't want to crochet one. I didn't want to mess up my very perfect bee with a face that I didn't like, so I left it faceless. I love stuffed animals that are like super soft and squishy. So yeah, these were the 10 things I made as a beginner crocheter. After I made these, I felt like I was kind of in the intermediate zone. It took about, I want to say, 2 or 3 months for me to feel this way. So if you're beginning to crochet, don't feel discouraged if it still feels hard and your projects aren't turning out very well, because I definitely had my fair share of mess ups and screw ups and projects that just don't look that good. So just keep going, and I know you'll get there. That is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then leave me a like, comment, or, you know, subscribe if you want to. You can look forward to more crocheting content on here soon, and let me know what kinds of videos you want to see, because I will definitely take those into account.